you standing there naked? Is that why they're
Well, no, but maybe I should start being naked so they'll keep on going.
Next thing you know, they'll be taking out their phone and taking pictures.
Yeah, they just drive down and then they like park right in front of our driveway. And I'm like, what? Keep on going. The lot next to us is sold, so don't be dreaming.
Well, they're all
of building
except
a
the
house.
one. Oh, we gotta turn on lights.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I know you're filming, but I think we need to start calling these, because the daughter said we can do as many as we want, and I want to bring a builder over here next week to do them. So I think we can call them like toilet talk number 1, toilet talk number 2.
It's like the start of the podcast.
Right? It's like the start of a podcast. Okay, come on.
Let's just keep this house.
But look.
Let's just keep this house so we can continue our talks.
I know.
Right.
No, this is the start of our official Make Michael Realty podcast. Amy, and
I am in it.
You're the first guest. Which toilet?
You know, this is why they were married for so long. You would not need a therapist if you had dueling toilets. You'd get it all out in the bathroom.
You were right.
You did.
Oh, what is this? Dang. Maybe you two should do toilet talk. Maybe you need it since you brought a baseball bat. That was in the living room.
Keep it in line.
Okay, this is the start of a podcast. We're gonna have to bring these toilets to our office after this. Okay. Which toilet would you like?
Well, I think I have to take them both for a test drive.
Okay, take them for a test drive.
How do you answer
I don't
that?
know, Amy. I don't know. How do you feel about that one? That's what I did on that one. The lid like collapsed.
Yeah, I like this one.
That's the one Scott picked. I just on that one first, and then
I just did that one too.
Okay.
If you go back further on this one, it'll
Okay. So
it helps you with your posture.
I'm sure it helps you with more than your posture. Oh my, the lid does collapse.
Yeah, really easy.
I wonder it'd be like, okay,
That's
like no, just balance.
I already
Okay,
got
it's this,
something on my
the
feet.
lid. You already got
I don't want to.
That's too far for the podcast. This is okay, but no lids up.
I'm pretty sure that was the pooper because you got more of a block where this is the pier, so people would just walk in.
Ew. This was the
And you're on it.
Now, we did find out from an open house that who built this, they had not one kid, not two kids, because, no, oh, well, you're close. 4 of them came through the open house to see their old original house. Now, we are selling it for different owners.
Yeah.
There were 9.
9.
So that, I think that okay, so they come through the open house with Scott. Do you think Scott asked them, why are there 2 toilets? No. I said, Scott, why are there 2 toilets? Did you ask? Oh, I should have.
It's what everybody wants to know.
How do you not ask?
Because this isn't a master, right?
No, but
Is
this is
there
the
a
only
master?
one on the
Oh,
main.
the only.
No, there's one downstairs.
You had 11 people in this house.
Okay,
Would
but
need 2.
would you go with the same, like this is very uncomfortable.
This layout?
Would you go at the same time?
Well, if it was my sister.
I would vomit beside you, Amy.
Yeah.
But I
If
just,
it was my sister, but what if it's your brother in here or something?
correct. It was very uncomfortable.
Then the 2 toilets.
It was very uncomfortable just even Scott and I sitting here.
I know. Accidentally.
Oh, accident, because you're on
Because
the
your
toilet.
body
Nose? No! Oh my goodness. Is that, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think of an analogy to even put that
That's how
into
they potty
perspective.
train those infants.
Is they make them too?
No, they have these little bowls and they constantly put them on it.
What are you talking
Newborns.
about?
They're
Newborns.
not something we would have
But they
done.
are not potty trained newborns. Did I miss on something that
Yes.
Oh my gosh,
There
my kids
are
were not
people
potty
who
trained
do
at
that.
newborn.
And this
I have
little
never
bowl,
heard.
and all they are, they're guesstimating when the kid's going to go to the bathroom. But then they put the thing on there, so then it gets that. You know how hard it is for us to go to the bathroom if you're not on a toilet, okay? Because it's memory.
But you did say newborn.
Yes.
Newborn
Baby, fresh out of the womb.
They're putting a bowl on its seat.
On its butt, like holding it, and then holding like a little bowl. And then it pees, and then they're like, oh, they're potty trained.
I have never.
I can't
Is it something I need to like YouTube?
Yeah.
Training with a bowl?
No, potty training newborns.
With a bowl?
Well, I don't know.
Like one out of the cabinet? Do I
don't know what they
like
call
a soup bowl?
They could use a can for all I know. Green beans.
See, I'm telling you,
My cousin did it, and then like my aunt was like,
yeah, don't call her out.
"The
in the first
baby
podcast.
is only 3 months old and it's potty
3
trained."
months old? No,
And
you're
I'm
calling
like-
it newborn.
Yeah, I'm like, that baby is not potty trained. That is, you're training its brain that it releases itself when it feels that circle on it.
You know, I just feel like there's so much with my kids. I was
Didn't
not.
you?
Yes. Like, I was not on. So now, for the rest of my life, thanks to you, I'm going to have a guilt trip that my kid was not potty trained at 3 months using the bowl method.
I already have that regret.
Just start.
Look, here,
Oh,
they're holding the newborn.
our podcast listeners.
They're gonna want to do
Podcast
that.
listeners, if you have a newborn,
Don't try it. We'll laugh at you.
it's too.
We will make fun of you behind your back. And maybe not, maybe to your face.
And I do have a client that has a newborn, and I'm just
Please
going to
don't
say,
tell her.
Kyle Braun, if you see
Is that
this,
baby potty trained yet? Well then, it's not gonna make it in this world.
It's 2 weeks old. Get the bowl.
You're already
Get it ready.
behind.
You are already behind, Kyle Braun. You are already behind. Oh my gosh, that is so funny.
If the standards are up here, you gotta run to it.
Or lift your bowl to it.
Or just lift the bowl up.
This is just, it's amazing what we talk about on, what are we
It's
calling
very
this?
free.
Toilet.
talk.
That's right, toilet talk. Toilet time is what was coming.
Toilet time.
But that would be too much like tool time.
Yeah.
Okay, now you had something you had told me because we just came from a closing with Amy, which she's so excited about.
Yes.
They're in their brand new beautiful house, so they closed on their beautiful old house. Not old house, it was only 5 years old, but old to them.
Old cuts.
Okay, so at the closing you told me there was something we had to do on the toilets.
Oh man.
And it was not.
You put your hands up, and then I try to hit them. This is set up perfect.
Okay. You ready?
Okay, this makes me want to like teach.
Oh wait, we gotta wait till I set them. Don't we have to say go?
Okay.
Who's gonna say go?
You can say go.
Quit it! I'm not gonna.
You hadn't said go yet.
Go. Oh! Does your family sit around and play this?
On the toilets.
You all are so
We just
good.
sit-
What the heck? Do you like sit on the couch and do this? Oh, is there an advantage to being under or over?
What?
No,
Only-
it's the toilet.
Only the person under
It's
gets
the
to
toilet.
hit.
You get on the pooper.
Only the person under gets to hit.
Every time this lid gives way. So how's that feel not having a lid down?
I don't like it. There's no support.
Okay.
This person hits.
Okay.
This person.
Oh, only under. Okay. I don't even know how to play this. So I'm just going like this.
No, you're hitting.
I'm
me.
hitting. Okay. Why do I not know this? Well, because I didn't know the bowl either. Oh, shit. So that's why you don't have to say go.
Oh, you got me. Yeah, I get to.
Oh, see? This is so bad. No, you keep filming till I win. Wait, are we gonna do best out of 3? Okay. I should put your husband here next and see if you all do this at
No,
home.
he's really good.
What is this, like a reflex thing? This is just freaking me out. It's making me nervous. Oh, quit it.
I can't even move my hand.
You can't like do that. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, Angel, what do you want to? Do you want to do it with Amy? Do it with Amy.
I don't. Well, okay.
I will get off the
I'm
throne.
trying to remember how this whole thing goes. But you have to say it's basically a clap game. You clap.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's
I never.
sure. So you clap and then across, then clap and then across, clap and then together.
Okay.
And you have to say the ABCs while doing it.
What?
Every time you
That's a lot
clap
of
the other
words.
person,
What cruel playground trick was this?
you say the ABCs
Yeah.
and you just keep going. Even when you get to the end, you just keep going. And when one of you messes up,
You have to start all over.
well, when one of you messes up, the way my daughter plays it is that then you like use that letter, whatever letter they messed up on, and you make up or you call them a word, like whatever word fits them with that letter.
Well, let's hope we don't stop at A
Or C.
Or C. We can't stop at A, B, or C. Angel, what kind of
There are lots
this?
of good words for A, B, and C.
Or F?
You don't have to go like mean with it. We can be like
You said
amazing.
a word. Oh, see now. We go to the nerve. We go to the, no, it's just a mean because we're sitting on these toilets. We should have thought of beautiful, amazing Amy, but no, we think
Charismatic
of
Kristina.
Wow, I'm gonna think about that because I consider myself a glass half full person. Do you consider yourself a glass half?
No.
It's half empty?
I would be half empty.
Oh, come on. You were so
I would just be
smiling.
empty.
You're smiling all the time.
That's an empty smile. It's just all a facade.
Really?
Inside I'm just raging and I want to beat people up.
Is that why you're wearing a red shirt?
Yeah.
Because you're raging?
I want to have road rage all the time. And I'm like,
Are you kidding me? Road rage?
yeah, sometimes.
Now,
I yell at people while I drive.
Do you remember, you probably had road rage the day I had a friend visiting. This only happens in my life, I swear. She's one of my best friends visiting from Kansas. She's another realtor. She was out at our farm and I didn't, oh gosh, it's gonna show how stupid I am because it's very dangerous. You know the mole traps? I really didn't realize it was partially open and she got her hand across it. We're lucky she didn't lose fingers. So, speaking of road rage, she's screaming, crying, get me to the hospital, screaming. Do you all remember I had on my flashers and I was like, I didn't hit you all. I'm going onto the highway from Holt Summit and I have on my flashers and you all must have seen that and I think Dave was driving, you all pulled off to the side and I'm going down the highway. I am going like 90 with my flashers on and here my text beeps up and I can see it. Amy's like, are you late?
Are you
That's
late?
what she puts. Are you late picking up the kids?
Because
Dave, you remember this? That was her text. Are you late picking up the kids?
you are not a
90
speeder.
with my, oh.
No,
not
anytime I wrote, well, maybe because we're always so busy
Talking.
talking. You're never really
With my emergency flashers
Yeah.
on, going 90 down the highway, my friend's screaming, and I was going, so it scared me. She wouldn't show me her fingers. I was afraid they were hanging off of her body because she was just screaming
But it
so
wasn't
bad.
a paper cut, was it?
It was bad. But at one point she goes, you've got to slow down or you're going to kill me before we get to the emergency room. But no, Amy's little, are you late picking up the kids?
So yes, us being the nice people we are, just
You did. They pulled right over. Thought if that realtor needs to get through,
Yeah, let 'em
there is
through.
a house that needs to be sold or some kids that
Yeah.
she's late.
No, my road rage is more like people who are going 35 on the highway in the passing lane. And then they like block you in with a dump truck or something. And you can't go anywhere. And you're just stuck.
What highways are you on?
Oh,
35 on the highway.
54. Yes.
And they block you in with a dump truck.
Yes.
Well, there was one whole year, I think it was 2022, that my saying was, people. It helped me. Like, when I get angry,
That is bad.
I wouldn't say those ABC words or anything like
You're
that.
nicer than
I
me
would
for
just
saying that.
go, people, like that. And I don't know.
You felt
You try
the
it, try it. People. Yeah, it's like that, like, people. Like, I felt in my head, though, I was saying more behind that. Like, people. Like,
So I should do that when the kids
I
are
don't
in the car,
yeah.
as
yeah.
opposed to what I do.
People. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Instead of the ABCs.
Yeah.
I can't believe this is turning into a toilet podcast.
I know.
Should we get your husband on the toilet, see how uncomfortable it is?
Yeah.
Dave, are you brave enough? Dave will not get on the
Dave
toilet.
will get on the toilet.
Dave, will you get on the
I think I
toilet?
actually need to go.
No, you need to go. Get on the toilet. It is the weirdest thing. Does it feel weird? It felt weird for Scott and I.
I don't have anxiety, so no.
That's because you shit and pee all the time.
But would you really, let's say there's an emergency, would you both come in and go number 2 at the same time?
I would rather it be side by side
Why? Side by side. Why side by side?
instead of facing.
Oh.
I just think that's weird. Where if it was side by side, I could just,
Yeah.
wipe and look this way and he can look that way.
Well, did you notice the nicely folded toilet paper? That was courtesy of
This
Scott
one
and I.
came done.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's got air freshener spinners.
Oh, that's helpful.
I think the beads are gone.
Now, let me ask you, because this was, I don't know if you saw the well, now I guess we're going to have to call it podcast. I don't know what we're calling this. But the first one we did, Scott, we had the debate. Is the toilet paper roll over the top or is it underneath in your house? Or does it matter in your house? Because hold on, before you answer, Angel politely said, if you do it a certain way, you're a psychopath.
That would be under. And I always thought it was supposed to be under until just a couple of months ago.
A couple of months ago,
When my mom, because someone said something about it, and I asked my mom, I said, you always did it under, on the back. And she goes, I did not. It goes over.
You just
She goes, that way if there's a spider on the back side, you pull it towards you, you can see it.
Because look, I can't reach it.
Dave's
Nothing
over
to
there
reach.
trying to grab. Go, that's, if there's a spider on the back, that way you can see it.
That's what she said.
But she had the reaction like you were calling her a psychopath when you accused her of doing it under.
Yes. And then I thought, well, geez, Mom, don't act that way because I've been doing it that way for years, thinking it was right.
What our mothers taught us that's wrong. Right? I bet she didn't teach you the ABC word.
No, she didn't. But so now I try to think about having it go over.
Yeah.
But really I don't care as long as there is a roll on there, I'm lucky.
Okay, so like I'm gonna walk. Just pretend we're not here. What would you all talk about? Just I'm not here.
So
I wish we were at the bank so we could go deposit the kayak.
what's the plan after school today?
Fish fry and home before the storms.
Okay. Can you remind me? I forgot to pick Carly up yesterday.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I got the whole summit and she was at the high school.
Wow, and I'm feeling bad I didn't put a bowl on my child's seat at
Yeah.
2 months, and you forgot to pick yours. I have never forgotten one of my kids.
I got to the exit and I got a text and it said, where are you at? And I was like, and I called her and I said, I'm so sorry. I completely blanked. And I talked to her 3 minutes before I got off work. She said, are you or Dad picking me up? And I said, I am. Okay, see you in a few. And school's right down the road from my office. So then I said, I'm coming. I've got to fold something.
Look at how releasing this toilet is for you, Amy.
It is.
We have found out a lot about you. You have road rage. You forgot your daughter yesterday.
You have no filter.
I do have a filter. So I do.
You're better, but
I'm better.
yeah.
This is good.
Tell them about
The toilet's
time
good.
at Walmart or the grocery store. I almost had to get into a fight because you.
No, this is toilet talk, not dump on Amy
No,
talk.
not dumping. You're releasing. I'm just letting you let it.
Okay,
Are we done?
I'm done.
She said it.
We got enough. We got plenty. You could do some